So we got Buffalo Bills linebacker Arthur Moats, don't cross the Moats, the Body 52, here with us today for an interview. Welcome, Arthur.
Hey, man. How you doing today?
Yeah, it was foggy and nasty this morning up here, and now the sun's crept its way out, so I'm loving the Buffalo weather again.
Hey, I was about to say, that's the beauty of Buffalo. You know, you can get all the seasons at one time. Starts out a little nasty out, but, you know, now it's a beautiful day, so definitely enjoying it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, we'll get right into the questions here. First things first, how was your off season?
Man, the off season, it was really busy for me, but it was a lot of fun. Got some time to spend with the family. That was always, you know, good because they definitely play a pivotal role in my life. But then at the same time, I was able to do an internship with the University of Buffalo, and that was fun because it helped me out as far as thinking, you know, post-football wise. You know, working on my second career, so that was a lot of fun. And then ultimately, man, I was able to just rest and mentally get refreshed and ready for the new season.
Hey, Arthur, I hear you added a new addition to the family. How's the new baby?
Oh, man, she's doing good, man. Just turned 6 months. So, yeah, man, she's getting big, eating a lot, and, you know, crying too, but that's the joys of it. So, definitely loving it.
Very cool, very cool. And I was going through some of the YouTube stuff on you and saw that you were a co-host of the show Winging It.
Yeah.
This year. How is there going to be a future for Arthur Moats in TV and radio after football?
Man, you know, honestly, I really do enjoy TV and radio. During the season, I hosted a show called Out of Bounds with Sal Capaccio, and that was a lot of fun. And ultimately, I definitely love sports, and I love talking about it and stuff, so I could definitely see myself doing that future-wise.
Awesome. And actually, my next question was about the show Out of Bounds. I know the guys from Ghostline, and I've talked to Sal a couple times, and I love the show. I'm actually from Maine, and I used to watch the show to stay updated on what's going on. And how did you get involved with Out of Bounds? I know there were some other players doing it before you, so how did you get involved?
Well, I had previously been on the show once my rookie year, and I went on twice my second year. And the co-host, Donald Jones, at the time, decided they didn't want to do it, you know, the next year, so they were left with a vacancy. And Sal came up to me, him and Brian Jopp, they came and, you know, offered me the opportunity to be a co-host, and they told me about it, what I had to do. And I definitely just felt comfortable with it, and I was really excited about it, you know, having my own show and being able to bring my teammates on and just basically talk about the different games and, you know, all their personal life as well. It was a good time. And it also was a great way to interact with the fans because, as you know, we record on site with the live audience, so it was able for the fans to come out and meet some of the players and stuff like that as well. So it was a good experience.
And now, are you guys going to be? Are you planning on doing that this season as well, or are you guys in talks about that?
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely planning on doing it again.
Awesome. We look forward to that.
And tell us about the Play 60 event here in Buffalo this year. Are you going to be a part of that?
We have the big one that's going to be at the stadium on June 8th. I will be a part of that one. And I know we did a couple of other events too up here with Play 60. So yeah, I mean, but pretty much anytime you're dealing with Play 60, man, it's just a great experience because you're able to directly affect the children. You're able to see them and, you know, promote something positive to them because, you know, with childhood obesity being so, you know, large and such an issue in America, anytime we're able to go out and talk to the kids and let them know that, hey, you know, you need to work out a little bit. Go outside. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to sweat a little bit. And even if, you know, with us being in Buffalo with the weather and stuff like that, hey, my man, I know Fred Jackson always tells the kids, every commercial, see how many times you can run around the couch. And the next commercial trying to beat that number, you know? So all those different things are positive ways to promote kids, you know, getting a workout and stuff. So, I mean, definitely any Play 60 event is always great.
Okay. And now, do you live in the Orchard Park, Buffalo area year-round?
Well, actually, I moved out to Elma, but, yeah, we've been up here year-round. My oldest daughter, Taylor, she's in school, so she's definitely enjoying that. And, actually, she did have a progress report the past weekend, and she did really good, so I was very proud of her.
Awesome. Congratulations.
All right, nice. And what is your favorite part about living and playing in Buffalo?
Man, my favorite part would definitely be the fans. Just, I know from my rookie year all the way up to now, anytime we see fans in the community, they're always, very supportive, very gung-ho about the team, and they just welcome you. I mean, regardless if you're with your wife and children or you're by yourself, they're just genuinely nice people, and that's what we like the most about, being up in this area. And then secondly, the food. The food is amazing. Man, that's like my secret fetish up here, all the different restaurants, and it ranges. You have, your chain restaurants, but then you have your mom and pop places as well, so it's just a wide variety of food, and those are my two things that I love the most.
Well, and with that, actually, that goes to my next question. Since I'm kind of new to the area this year, I try to ask everybody that we have on, what is your favorite restaurant in the Buffalo area?
Oh, man. Whew. So, okay, I'll name a few. At the higher end level, I definitely love the Buffalo Chop House. I love Black and Blue. But also you have Elio DePalio's, Mulberry's. Mulberry's is amazing. We're going to the Blue Lantern this weekend. That's going to be really good. I've heard a lot of great recommendations about that as well. Let's see, what else? Man, it's just plenty of places.
What about your favorite?
And you can't forget Louis. You can't forget Louis. If you want, breakfast, yeah, Louis. You get your breakfast sandwiches, man. Oh my goodness. And then you have Ted's if you're trying to get hot dogs. Yeah, it's plenty of places, man. I'm
gonna have to check out Louis though, because Dorn said that on our last one. I haven't been there yet, so now that's two.
Yeah, man, Louis is really good. And then also, man, Just Steakhouse. If you trying to get a good steak, and it's 2, 3 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're open 24 hours. That's the place. So yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Awesome. Yeah.
And now, what about for obviously Buffalo wings? Where's your favorite wing spot in Buffalo?
Ooh, man. Oh man. We've been doing Capelli's a lot. Capelli's is really good. Of course you have Anchor Bar. That I feel like that's the the headliner, since that has all the history behind it. But also, man, that's another spot, man. With wings, there's so many places you can get good wings at. It's just unreal. I know, but man, I go to a place. It's right down the street. It's called No Chinos, and they have good wings to be there. And it's so funny, anytime I eat wings up here, it could be the smallest restaurant. And compared to the wings in Virginia, it's night and day. Yeah. It's crazy, and I just love it, man.
Okay, great. And now here with Hanging with the Herd, we actually encourage our fans to come up with some questions to ask our guest. And we have one fan here. His name is Cal Churtwick. His Twitter handle is @CalChurk, CHREK. And what he asks is, where do you think you fit in the new defense?
Well, right now I'm playing the mic, and I've definitely, gotten more comfortable with that because of, the way Pat runs his defense and stuff, and what he asks out of his mic. I definitely feel comfortable with that. But also, at the same time, I can see myself playing a couple of positions in this defense, but right now, since I'm at the mic, I'm going to have to say I'm most comfortable there, and I see myself fitting there the most right now.
And Cal also asks, how does it feel being known for ending Brent Favre's consecutive game streak?
For me, I don't really see it as anything wrong because there's nothing negative about it. It was a good play. It was a clean hit. And, the person that it happened to, being that it was Brent Favre, it definitely added more into it. For me, I was excited about it just because it was my rookie year, and it kind of put me on the map. I wish you would have won on top of it, but, everything can't happen the way you want it sometimes. But I definitely don't have a problem with it right now.
Awesome. And now I know with that, it kind of kicked in gear the Don't Cross the Moats, but I know that came up before.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Can you tell our fans how that started?
Man, well, initially it started during the preseason of my rookie year. It wasn't that I was doing anything spectacular by no means, but the guys over at WGR, they were, doing the announcements of the game and stuff like that, and it was just kind of catchy. So from then on, people just started, remembering and keeping it along, but it died down a lot during the season because I wasn't really playing that much. And then towards the end of the season, I started playing more, and then the Brent Favre play happened, and then from there, it really just blew up, and I ran with it after that. So, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Yep. Now, last week we talked to your teammate Doran Dickerson a little bit, who's a great guy. Mm-hmm. It was great to have him on the show, and he was talking about the coach's energy. Specifically, Nate Hackett. So I wanted to know, on the other side of the ball, defense, what are the defensive coaches like now?
Oh, man, it's the same. How you said they're high energy, I feel like that's across the board. Like, anytime you're on the field, you see all the coaches out there with energy. They're excited to be there. It doesn't appear to be work to them. they're loving what they're doing. And that feeds off on us as well. And even down with the strength coaches, even down to just the people that are in the building, whether, the janitor people, the ladies at the front desk, everybody's just so excited now and just has a new energy. It really is contagious in the building, and we love it. And with Pettin, man, he's very competitive, and I feel like that's the one thing about our defensive staff that I love. They are so competitive about every little thing, and it definitely, it feeds on. We feed off on it, and it makes us more competitive as well.
And with the new schedule out, what road games are you looking forward to playing this season?
Oh, man, which road game am I looking forward to? I have to say New Orleans probably. Just I don't know why. Maybe because Drew Brees and is down in New Orleans and never been there before. I heard it's a nice place to be. So, yeah, and just, after the disaster stuff that happened down there, being able to go down there and see, where they've come to now, I think that's going to be a very special game. So, yeah, I would say New Orleans.
Awesome. Now, before we let you go and get on with your weekend, we like to ask all of our guests a "Would you rather" question. So we got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And,
okay.
All right, and so here we go. Arthur Moats, would you rather be the richest person on the planet or be immortal?
Ooh.
It's a deep one.
That's a good question. I would want to be immortal. I think I want to be immortal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You play football forever?
Because I probably want to play football forever, but if I'm immortal, I'm going to definitely, change my lifestyle a lot when I know, I can't check out. I'll be living it to the fullest every single day.
Absolutely.
Every day, 100%.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know if that would be a positive thing for, me and those in the community, but I would definitely be, yeah.
All right.
All right, Arthur, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you coming on with us.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you having me. Really, really do.
All right. Thanks, Arthur, and hopefully we can get you on as the season gets closer.
Definitely.
All right, man. All right. So that was a great interview with Arthur, man. What were your thoughts?
I'm definitely looking forward to OTAs. I'm cheering for the guy, man. He seems like a pretty good guy. But the thing I love about him most is that he's a hard worker. Even last training camp, he won the job over Kurt Morrison. So he definitely has a drive to want to be the best. And I mean, don't cross the moats, right?
No doubt. I mean, I feel the same way. I've liked Arthur since he came in. He, like he said, he didn't have the biggest preseason as a rookie, but came in as a rookie, did his job, kept his head down. Just a good guy with the fans. I think he's really going to fit into the Mike linebacker position better than the outside linebacker. You look at the defense that we ran last year. I could count the amount of times we blitzed on one hand. So that didn't really fit Arthur's game style of getting to the quarterback and disrupting in the backfield, which I really think this defense will allow him to do that.
Yeah. I mean, very true. I mean, and it seems like, like you said, Dave Wannstedt, he had no idea what to do back there. I believe this year he will finally get that chance. I mean, he's proven that, he is able to play the mic. But I'm not sure, is he really an outside linebacker, by trade, or do you think he'll be successful inside?
Well, I think coming out of college, he was a defensive end, I think. So he's definitely an edge pass rusher, by trade. But I think his body frame is a good body frame for that Mike spot. But like I keep hearing, you alluded to it in one of our previous hangouts that Mario Williams didn't know what position you would call him. And I think the linebackers are going to be interchangeable that way as well. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him line up on the outside, even though he may be the starting middle linebacker. I think positions are going to be rotational for sure for everybody. Yeah, and I did text Arthur right after the interview, and said thanks a lot. And he was definitely excited when we were going to try to get him back on here again. Hopefully, right around training camp, maybe when I see him down there, I'll introduce myself in person, and we can get a little in-person interview and get him on video.
There we go. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, hey, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and support the cause, man. Bills Mafia.
All day, baby. All right, guys.